Hey everyone, welcome to Cooking with Date Mike, a special edition based on a request from a lot of our fans. Today we're going to be making the most romantic food ever, spaghetti. So when you're making a romantic pasta, you want to start by choosing what meat best describes how you view your significant other. So some people might decide to call them a chicken, others will just go straight up and say you're a cow. I'm going to go ahead and say that they're a pig and make some pork or use some sausage for my spaghetti. So I'm gonna go ahead and defrost this now. While we're making our meal, I thought we could also set up some nice ambiance. So I recommend a couple of candles maybe, and maybe a nice looking plant to throw in the middle, just to really romanticize things here. So eventually when this thing's been defrosting close to long enough, go ahead and take it and then pop it on a hot pan. And since spaghetti works better when it's like ground up a little bit, I just start piling it down until it all breaks itself up. While that meat's cooking, you can start boiling some water. Also, my boy Gordon Ramsay, he throws in some olive oil. When it looks like the water's probably boiling, go ahead and throw some angel hair noodles in here. That's what I use. I go with angel hair noodles because then I can say to the girl that I love to eat my angel's hair. That's kind of romantic. And then once it boils enough, it'll be able to spin around and then just kind of get it all under the water. And we want to cook that for about 4 minutes or so. Okay, so actually, no, let's cut out that angel hair thing. That's actually kind of gross. In pretty much no scenario do I ever want to eat someone's hair, even if their hair is kind of pretty. Also, the more I look at this plant, I think it might be dead. I'm not quite sure, but whenever I touch it, things just kind of fall off pretty easily, so that might be a little weird. Also, I'm not sure if I'm actually the best resource for a date food. I'm not sure if I've ever in my life made something for a woman that wasn't related to me. I think just within my immediate family, like my mom and some of my sisters, I literally lived with my grandma for a year, and I'm not quite sure I ever even made food for her. It's kind of dangerous to eat my food. Honestly, I'm probably better at just air frying chicken strips over making this stuff. Also, it's 8 o'clock at night right now when I'm filming this, and it's kind of late. I mean, I'm not even gonna eat until 9 o'clock. I mean, sometimes you see in TV shows, a lot of people are having dates at super late at night or having dinner reservations, which honestly, I think that's kind of weird. But I do stand by spaghetti being a mildly romantic food, and I am dressed for the part tonight. It looks like my noodles are all done, so we're gonna take that and somehow pour it into this thing that gets the water out. Since I'm cooking this for theoretically someone else, I probably should try to make sure that the grease isn't too much in here, so I'm going to transfer it over to another pot. But then I realized that this might not be big enough for adding the sauce, so I cleaned it and now we're throwing it back in that one. Anyway, once the meat's all ready to go, I like to add some spaghetti sauce. I use the meat flavored one because it signifies that I was really happy to meet the person that I'm going on this date with. Then of course you want to go ahead and stir the meat with the sauce. I like to add a little bit of garlic salt, but I recommend doing very little, being super careful with it. Wow, there's a lot of food. Glad I'm not eating it alone. You want to go and plate it up. Now, I'm going to be honest with everyone. Noodles taste a bit better when you just throw a little bit of butter on there, so feel free to add that. Now, if you really want to be fancy, I like to throw a little extra Parmesan cheese on top, but I don't have any, so I think mozzarella cheese will pretty much do the same thing. And of course on a date, it's up to you to provide a drink, so I thought we could get some fancy Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Just adds a lot of class to the environment. And with that, we have an amazing spaghetti dinner. Looks scrumptious. I know my girlfriend here is really excited for it, admiring the totally alive plant and the amazing looking candles. Oops. I'm excited for our date. Well, everyone, thanks a ton. It was great for you guys to experience this new side of me. I hope to see you next time as we continue cooking with Michael. I don't know if there's going to be any more Date Mike episodes necessarily. But for the fans that have been just constantly requesting it, I hope you're happy. Anyway, thanks a ton. Bye!